Okay, so I want to start off this video by saying that this isn't what you think. This isn't another, I'm a champion player, but I'm gonna D-rank to copper and then win a bunch of games until I'm back in champ. No, that's not what this is. Hi, I'm an epic wombat. And I'm not very good at Siege. I'm actually quite bad at it. But if Infinity War taught me one thing, it's that time is clearly OP. It helped Thanos delete half the universe, and it's gonna help me get that pink drip I've always wanted. I'm giving myself 6 months to go from this to this. And I'm doing it solo queue as well, because good teammates are for bozos. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wombat, you're crazy. Do you really think you can improve that much in such a short amount of time? And to that I say, crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber room with rats. Rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a rubber. It also makes for a really good premise for a video. Speaking of which, if you want to see how I progress over the next few months, make sure to follow Tachanka's lead and smash that subscribe button. To begin, I decided to play a ranked match just to set a baseline for what my skill level was at. Yeah, so I exited Siege and opened up AIM Labs for like the 3rd time ever. I spent some time looking for good exercises until I eventually settled on 6 basic exercises plus some random guy's reflex training routine. I grinded all of them for a while, pouring my heart and soul into getting mediocre high scores after like 7 hours of practice. But it was something. I could somewhat flick the targets for short periods of time, at least before reality set in. Now that I could move my mouse with a small amount of competence, I figured that it would probably be a good idea to spend some time at the shooting range. You see, I used to play a decent amount of Overwatch on PC, and while I did manage to eventually hit Diamond on support, Siege has something that Overwatch and even AIM Labs doesn't. Yana's massive dump recoil. That's what Siege has, recoil. Anyways, the new shooting range is actually really good for practicing your aim. It's extremely customizable to what you want to practice, and the randomizer options are a nice touch. It even has fire lo-fi beats to relax and aim to. I'm just like the lo-fi girl, except instead of listening to music while I study, I lose 1v1s in Rainbow Six Siege. Once I spent some time learning that I can't even control AR-33 recoil, I decided that it was time to throw my hat back into the ring. It was time to play Copper Ranked. Except every once in a while the game throws a diamond player at you for fun.
Drop the diffuser.
Thank you, Ubisoft. Very cool. My ranked journey begins with a match on Coastline. Let's see what all this aim training I've done so far has amounted to. Well, at least I went 2-5 and not 0-5. After a bit more training, I head back into ranked only to just get DDoSed.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
On the bright side, I actually kinda contributed to this game with my first positive KD of the video. Thankfully it's not my last either, although it doesn't happen this next round. You see, this is the round with the aforementioned diamond, at least according to my teammate. As far as I can tell, the guy's account doesn't even exist. But their lack of existence didn't stop them from dropping 14 on us. We did bring it to 9 rounds though, which included some fire frost mat placements, and me losing 2 separate 1v1s. Sucks to suck, I guess. But sound the alarms, we have another positive KD incoming. I mean, we still lost, but I went 5-4, so that's a win in my book. Speaking of wins, I ended my games for this video with 2 more. One on Bank, where the most notable thing that happened was me getting TK'd accidentally, and another where, believe it or not, I got MVP. I know, I didn't believe it either, but apparently playing well gives you a good chance of being MVP, even if you do miss an excessive amount of shots. Honestly though, that seems like a pretty good start. In terms of aim, I went from probably around the equivalent of a carrot to around the equivalent of a large boulder the size of a small boulder, which is a pretty big improvement that's thankfully not the size of a small improvement. I'm really looking forward to continuing this journey, whether I actually manage to hit champion or not. And don't worry, I'll be making videos on other games as well along the way. I want this channel to stay at least kind of variety for the moment. But that's going to be all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the rest of the series. I had a ton of fun making this video and I'm excited to do more, but until then, thanks for watching.